So let's talk about Apocalypse. Apocalypse has been added into the League play rotation to replace Crossroad Strike. For those of you that didn't know, the Crossroad Strike map is no longer available in the League play playlist and instead has been replaced by Apocalypse for Hardpoint. This is the only game mode that is in the playlist for, so this video is going to go over a guide for this map and for this mode and how best you can improve instantly at this new map in League play. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I am going to be bringing you guys a quick fire guide for the map Apocalypse. Now obviously this map is brand new in League play and in CDL, and it was recently added to replace Crossroad Strike. This means that a lot of players haven't got much of a clue what's going on with this map yet, as it's a brand new map. It's one of the earliest maps to ever be added into a rotation of League play, as well as one of the youngest maps to ever be added. This was a map that was added with Season 2 of the update to Cold War, which means the map's only been around for around 4 to 5 weeks, but has seen a ton of competitive scrim plays and has been added to the CDL and subsequently the League play playlist. This is really exciting because it means that this brand new map has got a good chance to go well, and from what I've played myself so far and seen of pro tournaments, this map is going to be something which is very, very cool, very competitive, real close quarters and long range mix, which is super nice, and it really gets down to the wire basically with the hardpoint when you've got good matched up teams there, which is really fun. So starting off with a quick tip on this map: if you are struggling to get kills or you're finding it particularly difficult to find your way around, use an AR. The XM4, the Krig 6 or the QBZ are your best bets here. I've got guides on all of these guns up on my channel, but these are going to be your trusty weapons for this map. You can use an SMG once you get used to it and you're playing the objective, but an AR is good even for holding the actual hardpoints on this map because a lot of the angles are long ranged, and using an AR is going to get you those kills very confidently, whereas using an SMG you're going to want to play slightly differently than what you would on certain other maps. If you do want to rock that SMG to play the objective role, what I would recommend is you going around getting kills as well and making use of all the cut-throughs and jump-ups, which if you haven't played the map a ton before its release onto League play like I didn't, spend some time learning these. Take the opportunity to run around the map where you can and learn where certain jump-ups are. One of the most important things for this game mode is going to be learning the hardpoint rotations. On screen now you will see a map with them labelled P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. These are going to be the point rotations, and there is 5 of them for each of the hills on this map. Memorizing this and learning where they're going to be is going to be extremely helpful, although it does tell you in-game 10 seconds before. Memorizing where these hardpoint locations are actually going to be is going to allow you to get there beforehand and take advantage of the spawn points, which is going to be a really useful thing on this map, leading nicely onto the second point, which is spawn points can be quite random. You're going to want somebody playing with an AR holding the best spawn point for the hardpoint that is currently active. So someone sat essentially playing that anchor role. You want somebody sat there securing that spawn point for you, because the spawn points on this map can be quite sporadic, including the middle of the map, the sides of the map and anywhere in between. So if you've got somebody holding the best spawn point or an area nearby to the hard point at the current position, it's going to be very beneficial for you and your team to get a lot of points and obviously beat the enemy back to that hard point, meaning that you're going to get more points quickly. One thing that you really want to make use of in this map is all the cut-throughs, jump-ups and buildings that are available to you, as there is tons of them. This also means that enemies can be on different levels to you at any given time. So one really important thing to look at is the mini-map in the top left of your screen. When an enemy red dot appears, if it has an arrow above it, this means the enemy is a floor above you, and if it has an arrow below it, this means an enemy is a floor below you. Obviously the standard red dot just means they are on the same level, and obviously you'll see things like this or when an enemy is on bridge on garrison and you're on ground floor, or vice versa, or if somebody is boosted on raid onto the top of red ring, or you are yourself, you will see these red dots have these arrows on, and this is going to be extremely helpful for Apocalypse because the map has so many different variations in leveling. Once you learn where these are and where people can jump up and down and get the flanks off from, it's going to be hugely beneficial to you and you're going to be able to get a ton of kills very quickly. Like I mentioned there, the spawn points on this map are crucial, so playing for kills is going to be equally as crucial, and making sure that the enemies don't flip your spawn point is going to be fantastic. Learning this Slayer rotation for this map is going to be very good, and it's also a really fun map to be able to traverse around, so it's going to be a lot of fun to do as well. Another huge tip is to make sure you get the trophies down on the hard point. Again, because the levels are as they are, you can put a trophy above if you've got spare ones, or below you depending where the hard point is. and you can actually get some really good use out of these trophy systems from putting them in different places, and it might mean that enemies try to challenge the other floors of the building or a different position of the building whilst you're trying to hold it down, which is going to be great for distractions. And obviously don't forget, at the moment the map is brand new. You're getting ahead of the game by watching videos like mine here, but a lot of players will not have done this, and if they're anything like me, I played a couple of matches to make a video on the map, however did not play much of it at all until it came to league play. Now I've played a bit of it and I'm making this guide for you guys so that you know how to play it the best off the start, but a lot of players will be still brand new to this map, so make use of that. They're not going to know where they're going as much, so make sure when you've memorized those rotations, you're getting ahead of it. Find some good spots where you can go for kills on these hard points from really good angles, as that's going to put you at a huge advantage while people are still learning this map, and obviously learn where you can sit on the hard points once they are at the rotational hills, where is good for putting the trophies, where is good for head glitching, where is good for holding lines of sight, because all of those things are going to put you at the top of your game. Now another really important thing is the calls for this map, and I've been learning these non-stop since I've started playing it, as they're actually really fun, and there's a lot of different ones to what we used to on other maps. Now there's way too many to cover in this video, but if you guys would like to see a video on the calls for Apocalypse, let me know in the comments below, and that is something that I could work on for you guys as well, because I think that'll be super useful right off the start of this map's release. Now if you have got any questions regarding to Apocalypse, leave them in the comments down below, or if you've got any questions in general about Call of Duty, always leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer as many of them as I can. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a like down below, as it really does help me and the video out tremendously. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you drop a subscribe, as we're pushing to 300 subs and we're getting super close, so your support will be much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, take care and peace.